Hey there YouTube, Nick from Team Planet Cray here with my Nova Grappler deck profile. This deck I have made at least 1 month ago, and I've been loving it ever since, really. When I was much of a more inexperienced player, I actually thought this deck was pretty bland. But then I saw its capabilities and I was just like, wow, this deck is actually really fun and really well made, I guess is the right term for it. Anyway, I really like this deck ever since then. It actually helped me win a couple of tourneys at my locals, and it's been a really good deck so far, and I really like it. So let's just dive right into it, shall we? So we have our grade 0 starter, Beast Deity White Tiger. Anyway, when another Nova Grappler rides it, you call it to a rear guard. And if you counterblast one, you put it into the soul, and when the attack hits after it boosts, the attack has to be on the vanguard, and it has to hit. You just you pay the cost, put it into the soul, stand up one of your Beast Deity rear guard units. I don't really use them for the second effect, I just use them for the first effect because I really just need a 5k booster. So now the trigger lineup is 4 draw, 8 crits, and 4 heal. Some people ask why I run 8 crits. It's because I prefer early pressure over late pressure. That's what I think stand triggers are. They're more of a late pressure kind of trigger. But I prefer the early kind of pressure triggers. I mean, stands can sort of work early, but I don't like it too much. Alright, and my grade 1s is for Death Army guys. What you do is, you drive check into a grade 3 and then they'll stand up. This is really great with Masari Kaiser because then he also stands up 1 unit. So he'll just stand up the front unit as always, so it's all good. And let's see. Screaming and announcing dancer shout. Rest this unit. Discard 1 card and draw 1. So he's good for the early plays. Sometimes late plays depending on how you have to use him, but he works. He works. And let's see, 4 Twin Bladers. Perfect guards. Use these with a Sarah Kaiser. Just drop that grade 3 you just drive checked into, and everyone's happy. And 2 Karma Queens, my tech for this deck. Basically, counterblast 2. Choose when it's called to a rear guard or vanguard circle. You'll never probably get that first effect on, but okay, whatever. But what you do is you counterblast 2 and you choose your opponent's one of their rear guards, and it cannot stand next turn. I don't really counterblast too much in this deck, so it's really good to start with disruption. It just can create a lot of disruption against my opponents, which gives me the upper hand in that situation. So I like it. It's a pretty decent card. There's only one little thing I have with it, but it really helps the deck out. Plus it's a 7k booster, so I can't complain about that. And my grade 2 lineup is 4 King of Swords, 2 Magician Girl Kiaras, 1 Brutal Jack, and 4 Death Army ladies. Magician Girl Kiara is, attacks, hit something, you counterblast 2, draw 1. Brutal Jack is restrict, counterblast 1 to get rid of it, and when boosted in the Vanguard Circle, gains 5k. Death Army ladies are like Death Army guys, exactly the same effect, except it's better for attacking with in the front row. Well, can't boost in the back row anyway, so might as well. Still works with a Sir Kaiser pretty well. But I prefer Death Army guys, just because it's harder to get to guys than it is to ladies. Ho ho ho! Okay, enough of that. Fine for my grade 3s, and let's see, 4 Azure Dragons. When this attack hits, you may Persona Blast 1, which is, you just discard the copy of himself, and then, you stand 2 of your rear guard units. And, I don't really like him at all. I only use him because he's an 11k, but I don't really use his effect. Though I like his art, and he is getting a crossride, but still the crossride is pretty iffy for me. And the main boss card of this deck is 4 Asura Kaisers. You drive check into a grade 3, and you stand one of your Nova Grappler units. So, he's mainly what sets up all the plays for this deck. And if anything, he's still an 11k in the rear guard, so if boosted by, like, even a draw trigger, which is what I usually boost him with sometimes, he still hits for 16. Most of this deck's whole point is just to hit for 16 and make my opponent waste guard. Death Army ladies and guys and the Sarah Kaiser sets up my plays, and that's what I usually use to, try to win games. Magician Girl Kiara allows me to draw, which allows, longer survival, so it's more of a battle of endurance, if anything. Now, what I'd like to talk about now is some of the new stuff that's going to come out, set 9. Personally, I don't like running the Beast Deity Cross Ride, but I might try it out. I can't really say I hate it unless I give it a chance. So at the moment, I'm a little iffy on it, I guess is the best situation. Though for the Limit Breaker that's coming out with its own extra booster set, I love it. I like the idea of it. And what I really like about it is that now I can actually make a use out of something that people probably never thought to use when that set comes out. I'm going to be running these Cosmolords here. Now, at the moment, these Cosmolords have really much not purpose in the deck, unless if you really want to make something fun with it, go ahead, and I'm not one to judge. But what I like to use it's going to be my second Vanguard choice if I can't get him, if I can't get the Limit Breaker anyway. And if anything, I can rest everything, and then after reading the effects of what can happen, I can stand my entire field again for 1 counterblast, and I just have to use a rear guard unit to do it, or 2 of them anyway. So yeah, I can stand up everything, but though everything does have to be a Death Army, but I can still make some play back with it. So what's going to be is I'm going to turn my grade 3s into 7s. Asura Kaisers are going to be the Limit Breaker. I'm going to take one of these out and replace them with Cosmolords, and then these are going to be the 10k Death Armies. These are going to become, well, this and, well, I guess one of these will become, Death Army, let's see, what are they called? They're not Rooks, Knights, Death Army Knights, and this will still be Death Army Ladies. I'll still have Death Army Guys, I'll still have, and then I'll change these to Death Army Bishops. I'll still have the Perfect Guards. These will turn into Tough Boys. 4 draw, 8 crit, 4 heal, maybe 6 draw, 6 crit, and this will be Death Army Pawn. So I already figured out what I want to do with the deck, but that's the deck as it stands now. I really like it, I really do. And also my opinion on set 4 is still a little iffy, because then I have to I do get rid of these and change them out for something that allows for more consistency, but then I have to change my entire deck build, and then I won't be hitting for a different consistency, which I like, which is power consistency for always hitting that 16. But I guess sometimes you have to give up some things for some things that you sort of like, but don't really like too much. But I'll just deal with that problem in the future. In the meantime, look around our channel for any more tips. Message us if you have any questions about anything. We'll be happy to help. And it's nice just showing this deck off to you guys. Alright? See you around.